Hi, how's it going? This is Resident of Collinwood for YouTube. Resident _of Collinwood for BitChute. I'm here to talk about Halloween Kills playing politics. Jamie Lee Curtis did an interview where she said the movie has to do with Black Lives Matter. Okay, let me say this. Do any African American characters get killed in Halloween 2018? No. So, how does Halloween Kills have to do with Black Lives Matter? They're taking a real life incident, a man's death by the name of James Floyd, and they're exploiting it. That's all she's doing. That's all the director's doing. That's all the studio's doing. And it's bullshit. Capital bullshit. Let me say something. And people are going to say, well, the community comes together and goes after Michael. Yeah. A community coming together to go after a killer, that has nothing to do with Black Lives Matter. Because what people came together for James Floyd, there were peaceful protesters and there were looters. The peaceful protesters condemned the looters. They were saying so. We don't condone that. How does a lynch mob, and that's what it is, it's a fucking lynch mob, have anything to do with Black Lives Matter? It doesn't. Why do you feel the need to make this political when everything the hell else has been political? 2018 was political. Me Too movement. So now we're going to make kills political, or at least we're going to say there's that in there. Again, a lynch mob has nothing to do with Black Lives Matter. If the townspeople aren't coming together to arrest Michael Myers. A lynch mob dispenses its own brand of justice. And some people might say, well, isn't that what Laurie Strode was trying to do in 2018? No, she wasn't a vigilante by any means, in fact. Because remember, in Halloween 2018, before the bus crashes, she watches it leave. She's thinking about doing something like maybe wrecking the bus and trying to kill him. But here's the problem. She knows deep down as she does that, it'll make her just like him. She doesn't want to be like him. She doesn't want to kill innocent people. She doesn't want to hurt innocent people. That and Laurie Strode still haunted 40 years later about her friend's death. She does want to avenge. There's a difference between avenging your friend's death and cold-blooded murder. There really is. And Halloween 2018 does paint that picture. It really does. I'll give them a lot of credit for doing that. They're painting the picture with their heroine that, yes, she wants to avenge her friends, but she does not want to become him to do it. A lynch mob does not give a shit who they tend to hurt, because they are out to dispense justice by any means necessary. Remember, in Halloween 4, what does Ben Meeker say? And no, before anyone else bitches, I'm not combining them, I'm comparing it. Ben Meeker says to Loomis, you son of a bitch, you created a lynch mob. And Loomis says, you don't have a police force. These men may be the only hope you have. So Meeker has to let it stand because he doesn't have a line of defense for the town. But the reason Meeker doesn't want a lynch mob is because lynch mob justice is no form of justice at all. They don't do due process. They don't have a trial. They just try to get the person who they feel is responsible and they kill them. Or they tend to get the wrong person. See Todd Hollister. Was he Michael Myers? No, but they shot his ass anyway. So, that's in Halloween 4, by the way. Now, think of Halloween Kills. Are they going to have a description of what Michael's wearing? If so, then fine. If not, then there's going to be a lynch mob looking for someone in coveralls and a white mask. And they'll grab whoever's doing it and kill them or potentially hurt them. Lynch mobs are not a good thing. They're not something that the law wants. Now, in Halloween 4, the lynch mob really didn't start off as so much of a lynch mob. They started off as an angry mob because they were angry their businesses had to close down by order of the sheriff. They didn't find out about Michael Myers until they went to the police station. Now, in this, I assume it's different, and they find out Michael Myers in a different way, maybe over the news, and maybe that's how the mob forms. We'll see. But a lynch mob has nothing to do with Black Lives Matter. And I'm going to tell you something right now. There's firefighters that get killed because obviously Michael escapes. If they make that entire firefighter crew African American just to cover for Jamie Lee Curtis, I've never walked out on a Halloween movie, but I guarantee you they do that, I will most definitely fucking sure walk out on a Halloween movie because it's bullshit. This is the same woman that condemned a movie called Halloween Resurrection that has an African American lead. My oh my, how we are fucking hypocritical. Very much so, aren't we? You folks have a nice night.